Good morning, good evening.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah, Jeremy, looks like he's streaming live. Looks
Okay,
like
awesome. Worked.
You need
Morning,
to
good
verify.
evening.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah, Jeremy, looks like he's streaming live. Looks... Oh, we have a sound delay.
Good, I had an echo there. All right, good. Man, good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, guys. It's not too late if you want to send out a last-minute invite to anybody in your team. We've got some exciting updates for the field today. We're also broadcasting live right now on the official Daisy YouTube channel, so you guys feel free to tune in there. Really excited to be here today with my partners and co-founders, Ilya and Edward, and really the core of the core leaders in the Daisy project. And that's the team of pace setter leaders that you see here today on the panelists. Now, all of the pace setter leaders were able to make the call today because of travel schedules and different things, but many of the top leaders are here today, and you're going to be hearing from them as well. We promise you today's call is going to be an exciting one. And in the words of Jorg yesterday on the leadership call, he said, well, thanks a lot, Jeremy. He said, you just took away our ability to sleep for the next few weeks again. And that's exactly what we want to do today. We want you to lose sleep. We want you to be fired up. We want you to really know and see how real the Daisy project is and how big of a decision you made to not just join Daisy, but to believe in the vision of Daisy, to go through the challenges with us over the last few weeks and move with us into the next level of what we're creating together. One of the beautiful things about Daisy is we have always had the vision, all of us as a community, to be a long-term project, not just a short-term, here today, gone tomorrow, not just a spike in momentum and people make a bunch of money and then move on to the next thing. The vision of Daisy is to lay a foundation that can last for decades to come, to position our business model in the marketplace where we continue to be relevant and in front of every market trend in the financial technology sector. And guys, we're just literally beginning. We're in the embryo stages, the infancy stages of Daisy, really, truly just getting started. And so congratulations to every single one of you who have positioned yourself inside of this project early as an early mover. Over the next 6 months, what we are going to see together as a community is going to be unbelievable. Over the next 3 weeks, what we're going to see together as a community is going to be record-breaking. And with some of the announcements that we're going to be making today, we know that it's going to be everything you've been waiting for and more. So definitely excited. I'm proud of the progress that has been made. I think everyone was really excited to see and to continue to see the withdrawals working on the Daisy rewards. That's super exciting. And just a way to test and see that it's real. I'm personally very excited about the algorithms of the Daisy AI platform that Endotech has implemented. I know that many people, myself included, who may not have experience in the financial markets or that type of thing, who may not understand those things, may not understand the power of what just happened for the Daisy community. But it's powerful. It's powerful because the Endotech's AI algorithms are really designed to seize the moments that are secure and not take unnecessary risks in the moments where the markets are unstable. And it's really designed to preserve the trading fund, the capital, and minimize risk. And right now, we just saw a massive dump in the digital currency market. I think in the last couple of days, everyone has seen and experienced that over the last couple of weeks, watching Bitcoin, for example, going from 65,000 all the way down to $30,000, more than a 50% drop in the digital currency market. And this is what we like to call a healthy and necessary correction. We had a run from 6,000 all the way to 60,000, and the AI was able to identify and recognize that some instability is coming. The markets have not decided what they're doing next, and they protected everyone's all the institutional investors and all of the clients that Endotech has, and of course those of us that are crowdfunding Daisy AI, we got to witness the incredible benefit of what Endotech's AI algorithms did, maintaining a 50% profit after the fall, after the collapse, when many people had tremendous losses. Endotech's AI is simply positioning and waiting to strike at that next move in the marketplace when that move is confident and when that move is secure. So we are very proud of what has happened. And the whole vision of Daisy is to be a long-term project that really provides security and safety to those individuals that want to crowdfund into the financial technology marketplaces. A couple of quick updates before we dive into the exciting news today. The back office reports are currently the #1 focus of the development team. And over the next couple of days, we hope to be able to give you exciting news that the rewards reports are working. And I know a lot of people have been waiting on that. We've also seen tremendous growth already as a result of the Daisy marketing app. If you have not yet downloaded that app and started to use that app, I definitely encourage you to go to thedaisyapp.com. You can download the app. The link from the App Store is there, and you can register for that app. But it's just a powerful tool that allows you to share the Daisy information, allows you to post surveys on social media, share the 3-minute video. Actually, over the weekend, we're uploading the official webinar presentation that was released 2 days ago that has the full Daisy presentation. You'll be able to share that video through the app, and you'll be able to see when people are watching that video. So a lot of tools, a lot of resources are there. But I think that right now, the most important conversation for us to have is the fact that we are in the middle of the 30-day pace setter reset. And on June 11th, that 30 days expires. And so right now, every one of you have a full 3 weeks to take massive action and achieve pace setter. And I promise you, when we finish the call today, you are going to take whatever's going on in your life, whatever other businesses you might be involved with that are great opportunities. We love diversity, but you're going to probably put those things on the side for the next 3 weeks and get laser focused on reaching pace setter, get laser focused on referring your next 4 new members to the Daisy community, and get laser focused on reaching the pace setter leadership pool, and take full advantage of this 3-week reset that we have left right now. Because what we're going to share with you today is going to put fire into your Daisy business. We're going to ignite your run to pace setter, and we're going to empower your organization and everyone in your network to really be fired up to go out and take massive action and share Daisy with the world. Daisy is real. Daisy is rock solid, and we're ready to take the momentum to the next level. So let me share with you a little bit of the background of what we're announcing here today. As you know, the vision and mission of Daisy has always been to be a crowdfunding model that brings our community to breakthrough technology projects. And you know that first partnership and project that we're crowdfunding is Endotech, the development of Daisy AI. And we're going to take that all the way to the 500 million in the live trade account. And we're going to blow the roof off of that phase 1. What has happened over since the launch in January, quite honestly, is many technology projects have approached us. I mean, everything that you could imagine, from decentralized cell phones on the Cardano blockchain that are full privacy and mining nodes, right? Brilliant ideas to, different platforms and exchanges and swaps and everything in between. But what we saw is over 50% of the projects that were approaching us were decentralized finance projects. They were DeFi projects. DeFi is right now the fastest growing emerging market inside of the blockchain world, inside of the digital currency world. And DeFi is absolutely the future of digital currency and finance for people all over the world. And as you've seen in the open market, DeFi projects have become the fastest growing projects. DeFi tokens have become the fastest growing tokens. And one of the reasons why is they're offering tremendous rewards to individuals who own the token. When you own a DeFi token, you stake that token, you actually earn rewards just for staking the token. Well, going all the way back to October of last year, when we were just really starting to develop the Daisy platform that you see today, we knew that the time was going to come where we were going to launch Daisy into the DeFi market 100%. Right now, the Daisy model is not 100% DeFi, right? It's not 100% decentralized. Why? Because we're partnered with Endotech, who is a trading AI company. And those trading funds, while they stay on the blockchain, actually are leave the smart contract in order to do so. So it's not a 100% DeFi project. It's a hybrid DeFi project. But we knew that the emerging market is decentralized finance, and we wanted to position Daisy in front of that emerging DeFi trend. And so many technology projects have approached us. Why have they approached us? Well, they approached us because, guys, here's the truth. In the technology world, you have brilliant teams, brilliant developers, brilliant ideas, but oftentimes they lack the ability to bring their ideas to the world. They lack the ability to build community. They lack the ability to market their ideas and actually bring it to the world. And so there's so many brilliant technologies that never get discovered because those technology teams just don't have the skill set that the Daisy community has to bring a community together and to bring ideas and opportunities to the marketplace in a quick, strong, solid way. So because of what Daisy did, we've attracted the eyeballs and the attention of some of the most brilliant projects in the world. Why? Well, because they know the value of our community. They know that with 100,000 members, and we've already demonstrated just with Endotech and the first phase of Daisy AI, that we have the ability to generate over $100 million in a matter of days, weeks, behind good projects. And we have a community that's really eager to participate in emerging technologies, in emerging markets. So Daisy is a really perfect community for the DeFi world. And so we got contacted a while back by one of the most successful development teams in the DeFi space. Now, these guys are connected to the biggest of the biggest names in the blockchain industry. They're in the inner circles with the founders of some of the most popular DeFi projects in the world today. Many of those founders, you'll actually be hearing from them on June 10th and 11th at the Global Digital Summit event. This is an event that Daisy is sponsoring. And at that event, we are actually going to be announcing this new Daisy DeFi project to the public. And there'll be 50,000 people in attendance at this event, plus the Daisy community. So there could be well over 100,000 people attending this live online event. And some of the most well-known founders of the biggest DeFi projects in the world, the creator of MetaMask, for example, the CEO of Aave, my favorite DeFi project in the market space. I mean, some of the biggest projects that you can imagine, exchanges and DeFi CEOs and founders are going to be the guest speakers at this digital summit. And behind them, in fact, you know, that when they speak, they're going to be actually have the Daisy logo. When they speak, we're going to be playing a 60-second Daisy commercial about the DeFi project throughout this digital event. And we're going to be announcing this to the world. So let me back up and tell you what we have our hands on. And this is absolutely a game changer for every single one of you. We got approached a while back by a development team that said Daisy is the perfect community, the perfect business model to launch a DeFi launchpad, a decentralized finance launchpad, where DeFi companies, projects can come and they can launch their projects. They can launch their new tokens. They can launch their new technologies to the world, but they do it on the Daisy platform, a actual DeFi platform that's designed to launch new technology companies in the DeFi space. This is a team that has built some of the most solid platforms in the world. They came to us and said, we've been working on a launchpad technology. We are going to be a hybrid of some of the biggest players out there in the world, like PancakeSwap, like Binance, like Crypto.com. And we're going to bring all of these worlds together and create the most powerful DeFi launchpad that the market has ever seen. And right now, just as it stands right now, we have dozens of DeFi projects, dozens of them that are ready to utilize our launchpad. And so what does that mean? Well, it means that when a DeFi project comes and says, we want to launch our project through Daisy Launchpad, that project has to contribute a certain amount of their project tokens to the Daisy community, to the holders of Daisy, and they have to actually give their token, a portion of their token, to all of our supporting members. So if 10 projects launch, that means our members now own tokens in 10 brand new DeFi projects before those projects even go public. And it's brilliant. It's just a brilliant model. They have to share profit rewards back to the community, revenue sharing back to the community. But the biggest thing for us was this. We knew all along that this day was coming. This was part of our very original roadmap in the very beginning. We said, we know that a DeFi project is coming. We know that a Daisy token is coming. But it's very important to us that we launch something that is not related to network marketing or MLM. We didn't just want to create a token and create a bunch of hype and sell a bunch of whatever. That's what many other companies have done, and that's a big mistake. We wanted to create a technology platform, a DeFi platform and token that was in the real world, that literally was, you know, for example, when we open up this project on day one, we're already being listed on coinmarketcap.com. Daisy token will be listed on coinmarketcap.com from day one. From day one, we will be on the public exchanges. When we launch publicly, we will be on public exchanges. This is not something that is connected to MLM. It's not something that's an internal environment. This is a digital project that's going to impact the mainstream blockchain DeFi world. We're going to have people from around the world lined up and waiting for this token to go live because they know the value of where it's going to go in the market, and they know the value of staking the token and earning the passive rewards from doing that. And so one of our biggest commitments the last 8 months is, until we find and partner with the team that knows how to create a real DeFi project and bring it to the market with nothing to do with MLM, but a DeFi platform that is a massive project in the open market space, then we will be ready to introduce it to the community. And I'll just give you a quick example of this. Let me pull my screen share up. But on June 10th and on June 11th, Daisy is going to be sponsoring this event. This is the Digital Summit event. This will be a digital event this year, but when this event, for example, last year, the actual event had over 10,000 people in attendance at the actual event. Over 50,000 people are already committed to attending this event online because it's going to be a virtual event. And guys, this whole event is going to be focused on DeFi exchanges, DeFi projects, everything that you can imagine in the DeFi space. And it's going to have some of the biggest founders in the world speaking at this event. It'll be translated in multiple languages, including Spanish, Chinese, and Japanese and Russian. It's going to be an epic event. There's going to be a lot of things that are happening. And as you can see in this event, Daisy is the official sponsor of the event. You'll see Daisy behind every single speaker. Daisy will be promoted at this event, and you're going to see the Daisy name connected to major players like Dash, MetaMask, Aave, Netflix. And in the next few days, all of the speakers, all of the participating DeFi projects will be listed on the website, and we'll be sharing that with everybody. But guys, this is a massive event. This has nothing to do with network marketing. This is a blockchain event. Look at this. In 2020, they had 22,000 participants, 55 speakers, over 100 different sponsors and partners. Daisy is the exclusive sponsor of this entire event. Why? How did that happen? Well, it happened because the creators of this event, who are experts in DeFi, were introduced to Daisy through our co-founders, and they fell in love with our project. They said, you guys are what the DeFi world needs. You're thinking outside of the box. You've already proven that you have a peer-to-peer model that works. And they wanted us to not only sponsor the event, but to speak it to the event, to announce the Daisy platform at the event, and to launch Daisy token, and to launch the Daisy Launchpad publicly to the world. Now, why is this so key? This is so key because for the first time ever, those of you who are a part of a peer-to-peer community, Daisy, are going to have the opportunity to actually be the ones who benefit from a non-network marketing business venture. And this is massive. This is huge, because in the past, anytime you see a token or a platform inside of the MLM space, it ends up isolating itself, and it simply becomes a peer-to-peer token, and it's built only by the hype in the marketing. We don't like that. We don't want that. What we want was a real DeFi platform and a real DeFi token that, with or without Daisy, with or without our community behind it, it's going to become very big and successful. Then we wanted to offer the benefit, the exclusive benefit of this project only to the Daisy members. And this is where today's announcement really begins to get exciting. The team behind our tokenomics has launched many successful projects. They've taken many tokens to the moon in the open market. They know how to create momentum. We're putting millions of dollars into marketing, millions of dollars into public marketing, so the world will see and know about the Daisy token and the Daisy Launchpad. And we've seen huge success in the growth of their tokens that they've done in the past. Because of that, we know that when we open up on the live exchanges, the value of the Daisy token is going to go through the moon. And what we're doing is we are going to be allowing only Daisy members to have access to the early pre-sale of this token at minimal. I mean, such discounted prices that when the public finds out what kind of a deal you and I got on this token, they're going to be so jealous. They're going to be so jealous, because it's unheard of to be able to get a token at such a low price before it goes public, and to do it inside of a community only. We know that we could turn around to the public and we could do this publicly, and we could easily reach the goal that we have to capitalize and raise the funds and move the pre-sale tokens. We could do it and never even touch the Daisy community. But that's not our heart. That's not our vision. Why are we here? We're here because Daisy is a crowdfunding smart contract. That's what we are. And so, of course, if we're going to launch the Daisy Launchpad and we're going to launch the Daisy token, and if every DeFi project that comes through the Daisy Launchpad is going to share its tokens with somebody, it's going to be you. It's going to be the Daisy community. That's who gets rewarded for this. You are the ones who created the story and the success. That story has opened up doors for us. And this is just the beginning. And we promise you, anytime these kind of opportunities and doors open up, the only thought that comes into our minds as leaders of the community, all of us together, is how can we use this opportunity to make the community, reward the community, make the community stronger, make the community wealthier? How can we include the Daisy community into this launch? So this will be the first time ever that a public DeFi project going into the market is only available to members of a peer-to-peer community. Now, here's some exciting things to know about what we're doing. We're going to be opening up multiple rounds of Daisy token pre-sales. After the event at the Digital Summit, we're going to almost instantly open up the platform where existing members of Daisy will be able to purchase pre-sale token packages. When we launch on the exchange, the goal is to launch at $5 a token on day one. That's the goal. And these guys know exactly the strategy to do that. We're going to be launching the first round of Daisy tokens at 10 cents a token for Daisy members. We're going to be launching the second round of Daisy tokens to the community at 25 cents per token. And we're most likely going to do a third round as well. We're discussing right now with our tokenomics team. Guys, this is insane. This is insane. Now watch how this works for the community. First of all, if you're a pace setter, before we go live, so by the end of the pace setter reset, June 11th, if you are a pace setter, we are taking 1% of all of the total supply of Daisy tokens. That's 1%. That's 10 million Daisy tokens. And we are putting it into the pace setter bonus pool. That means every person who's a pace setter is going to have your share of 10 million Daisy tokens literally airdropped into the smart contract directly to your Daisy token wallet. It's going to be a game changer. Pace setter leaders, get ready. Same thing for pace setter leaders. 1%. 1%. See, this is beautiful because typically in tokenomics, a portion of the tokens are set aside for marketing, right? They give those tokens to social influencers. They give those tokens to people who can drive it up. You know, YouTubers get tokens all the time. They'll go to big YouTubers and say, hey, if you'll promote our token, we'll give you these bonus tokens. Well, guys, because Daisy is already a community that knows how to bring things to the world, we said, let's take the marketing tokens and let's reward the community. Instead of rewarding the YouTubers, instead of rewarding the social influencers, let's reward the leaders inside of the Daisy community. So pace setter leaders, 10 million Daisy tokens are going to go into the pace setter leadership pool smart contract, 10 million tokens into the pace setter gold smart contract. And watch this. We're launching a brand new promotion starting today for every person who refers 4 members. Every person who refers 4 members with a total contribution of 1,000 USDT, so very minimal, to Daisy. is also going to get a share in what we call the spillover bonus pool. Why? Because when you refer 4 people, you are contributing to the spillover of the Daisy model, right? When you refer your 4 people, you create the spillover for the community. And I want to, thank some of the leaders like Michael and others who came to us and said, guys, we've got to do something in the Daisy model because we got great rewards for pay setter, great rewards for leaders, these bonuses, but we got to do something that drives and rewards the person who's actually creating the spillover, who's going out and referring 3 or more people to the Daisy model and creating that spillover. And so anyone who refers 4 people to Daisy is going to earn a share in another bonus pool where we're going to take another 10 million Daisy tokens and we're going to place them into that 3rd bonus pool. The exciting news is that you can go out and earn multiple shares, and we're going to announce the details of that as we move on this week. We're going to do a recording with all the details here. So let me share with you some very important things to note that I think you're going to be excited about. Number 1, you will only be able to purchase the token packs up to the tier that you are in Daisy. So for example, if you're a tier 5 member in Daisy, then you will be able to purchase up to tier 5 of the Daisy token packs. The price of the packages will be exactly the same. So depending on what tier you're at in Daisy determines how many pre-sale tokens you'll be able to purchase through the Daisy only pre-sale. Very important, because for all of us that are sharing Daisy with the world, this is a huge incentive for people to join you right now in Daisy. This is a huge incentive for people to upgrade through the tiers. Not only do they now get all the benefits and rewards of Endotech and that partnership, but now they will have an opportunity to participate in this pre-sale as members of the Daisy community. So people, this is going to be, we're not going to be selling. Here's my prediction. My prediction is we'll complete round 1, 2, and 3 of the pre-sale tokens in a matter of days. It'll be done. What we want to make sure is that every member of the Daisy community has the opportunity to secure their tokens. And so we've made sure to set enough tokens aside that every single member of Daisy can purchase up to their tier in the Daisy tokens. And so we don't want anyone to miss out. We don't want anyone to be left behind, but we only have a limited supply of what we can do in a pre-sale, what we can make available. So everyone who's an existing member by June 11th will have a guaranteed token package set aside for them that they will have the opportunity to purchase, and we will make sure that the supply is there to meet that demand, right? So it's going to be unbelievable. So this is going to drive momentum in your Daisy business because number 1, people are going to upgrade. Number 2, people are going to join just so they can have access to this next phase with the Daisy Launchpad. That's important to note. One of the biggest advantages of owning the Daisy token is not just the value of the token on the exchanges. That's exciting. But by holding the token, by staking the token, you actually earn passive rewards. By staking the token, you actually earn DeFi interest coming from the Launchpad projects. You actually earn profits. You also earn new tokens. Every time a new project launches on the Daisy DeFi platform, has nothing to do with MLM. These projects have nothing. We won't be raising funds for these projects. We won't be promoting these projects, but these projects that are launching on the Daisy DeFi platform are going to place rewards back to the community. Every person who is staking the Daisy token will be earning new tokens in all of these additional DeFi projects. And guys, it's going to be a real exciting opportunity. Even if 1 out of 10 of those DeFi projects really takes off and becomes big, imagine knowing that you are the very first person in the world to actually get those new DeFi tokens. Before those tokens were ever even available on the open market, the Daisy community gets those rewards back to them. Now, when it comes to the peer-to-peer rewards plan, this is really where it gets exciting. So when a person purchases, let's say they purchase a $100 tier, a Daisy token pack, pack one. They're a 100 tier, 100 USD tier member, tier one member. They're able to purchase, and they purchase a 100 USDT pack. They're going to get $100 worth of the discounted Daisy token. So in the current model, where 50% goes into trading, 50% goes towards stock equity, in the Daisy token, 100% of their purchase goes towards their tokens, 100%. But we are still taking 46% of every token package, and it's paying out in the exact same rewards plan, the exact same genealogy, the exact same structure that we have. So 46% of every token package that your organization purchases goes out into the compensation plan. Here's what's probably going to happen. The 120 million that we did will probably become 150 million by June 11th. We will do, once we launch the Daisy token, let's say on June 12th or that week, we will probably do another 150 million in pre-sale tokens throughout the community. So I want you to imagine all of the growth that Daisy has had up until now compressed into this short time frame, and what that is going to mean to the viral rewards that are paying out to the community. I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. Some people are going to make more money in that first week of launch than they've ever made in a year in their life in traditional business or their careers. It's going to be a game changer. And we're paying in USDT. So the rewards that you get, just like now, it's USDT. We're not going to do what some companies do and just pay you in our own token and make you believe in our token. No, we already know what the Daisy token is going to do. The last thing we're going to do is dilute the value of that token. So every member in the rewards plan will be paid in USDT. Of course, you can buy token, you do whatever you want with it, but you're going to get paid in USDT instantly in the smart contract, exact same referral plan that we have today. And I'm just telling you guys, for those of you that are running for Pacesetter, do whatever it takes to get there. Because one thing that we are going to do after the pre-sale round is we're going to do one last public pre-sale round. It'll be at a higher price than the Daisy community got, a much higher price than the Daisy community got in at. We're going to let people in the public have one opportunity for a matter of a few days to buy up that public pre-sale round. And we're going to take 10% of all of the public pre-sale revenue as well and put it back into the rewards plan. We'll be announcing those details. Every single time profits, equity, and revenue is generated through the Daisy Launchpad, we're putting that money back into the community. And the biggest winners of the future of this project absolutely are going to be those that qualify for Pacesetter leaders. Absolutely. You qualify as a Pacesetter leader, you change the future of your family forever, because it's the same equal pool, but with much less people participating. And so just the token alone, think about that, 10 million tokens going into the Pacesetter leadership pool. Right now, there's 30-something people in that pool, right? Let's say there was 100 people. You can do the math. It's absolutely sure. I think it's 100,000 tokens that every leader would get or something like this. It's just extraordinary. The second biggest winner is Pacesetter qualifiers, Pacesetter Gold qualifiers. Because as a Pacesetter Gold qualifier, you get residual profit rewards from Endotex trading globally, worldwide. You get your share of 1.8% of every Daisy AI tier that is contributed to. You get 1.8%, your share of 1.8% of every Daisy token pack anywhere in the world goes immediately to this Pacesetter bonus pool. You get your share in 5% of equity stock. You get your share in the Daisy token airdrop into the Pacesetter bonus pool, and you get ongoing rewards from the DeFi project, the Daisy Launchpad, as a pace setter. So guys, I'm telling you, there's 3 weeks left for this reset. And this is it. This is the moment to take this thing to the next level, reach that pace setter goal. And I'm personally really excited about the third bonus pool that we're opening up just for this time frame. For every member who refers 4 people, you're creating spillover in the Daisy community. I want to specify this does not count pre-existing referrals. You have to refer 4 people between now and June 11th. And if you refer 4 people between now and June 11th with a total of 1,000 in contributions, you earn a share in this global bonus pool. And I hope every single member of the Daisy community goes out and does that. If every member of the Daisy community just goes out and does that, we will go from 100,000 members to 500,000 members in the next 3 weeks. And the rewards are going to be absolutely incredible. So I would love for the partners, Ilya and Edward, and all the pace setter leaders, guys, if you guys want to jump in, there might be some things that I'm missing because I'm so excited. Yesterday, we had a long call with the leaders, and they're losing sleep right now because of what's happening. And maybe I missed something. Maybe there's some details that I didn't share. But I would love for the community to hear from all of the pace setter leaders that are on this webinar today. What are you guys thought? What are your thoughts on this? What are you focused on the next 3 weeks between now and June 11th? What are you focused on? What words of advice and wisdom do you have for the Daisy community? So guys, feel free to unmute yourself and jump on in as you wish.
I can tell you, this is like one of the biggest things I ever saw. Just the idea alone stands for itself. I mean, this is like not pioneer work. This is alien pioneer work, you know, like this is so dramatic for a community. And when you bring the right products then into the launchpad, and I tell you guys, you know me, yeah, there will come a lot of projects, and for the community and the tokens and what they do for us, you know, it's unbelievable. And the one thing what we do is, which we have done already before, we try to get everybody in our team to get pay set. And of course, that makes us 2 more leadership accounts. So this is our plan, to be honest.
Love it. Thanks, Batista.
Yeah, Jeremy, it's Michael Lead. Really love what I hear today. It's really good to see we've got something really solid. I keep looking in the marketplace all the time in the cryptocurrency space, particularly I'm in the referral space, network marketing, and I get pitched every day with new opportunities like most leaders on this call. And I keep saying that the reason I keep coming back to Daisy as where my focus is because it's actually unique. It stands out. It's doing something in the real world that you would want to be involved in if there wasn't a referral program involved, if you just wanted to put your money to work. And now we've got something where we can really multiply. As far as the story we have to tell, we've actually got a unique story. In the cryptocurrency space, particularly in network marketing, it's so much of a me too. It's me too, me too, me too. It's nothing differentiates anything. We've got a unique story to tell that's very lucrative, very profitable. What I love about Daisy is even if you've walked away not interested, not sure, unsure, you were still making money. You were still making money. And we've got an opportunity now to go back to a lot of people who missed the vision of what it's all about and get them actually very excited about the future of this project.
I love it. Thanks, Michael.
Hey, Jeremy, I'm super excited. You already know that, man. I'm pumped up. You know, we all heard a quote a long time ago, your attitude determines your altitude. There's some people that are always looking for what's wrong with Daisy, and there's others of us, mostly on this panel, that always focus on the amazing accomplishments and know the little bugs will get ironed out eventually. And you guys are really picking up the pace on that. So very, very exciting. Once they realize the power of what this is, and we talked a little bit yesterday, I was in the midst of talking to developers and have things wireframed out because I lately understood the power of what's going on. And you guys who don't really know everything about what Jeremy was talking about, you need to go on like CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap and look up PancakeSwap and SushiSwap. These companies are doing $800 million a day. So pick whatever percentage, even 0.5%, and figure out what kind of monies can be moving through that. And again, we're all marketers. The coolest thing you said was all these things just kind of exist out there, but we have an internal group of people that are promoters by nature, you know? So I just love it. I love that it's all on a smart contract. So even the ones that have their arms folded on the sidelines that are grumpy about stuff, you're still going to get paid. Jeremy's still going to send you money, whether you like it or not. So I know we're going to bring a lot of people and pump them back up and stuff. And I'm super excited once people really understand the power of what it is you put together. It's absolutely mind blowing. So thanks to everything that you, Edward, and Elia do and everybody else. This is going to be such a game changer. It's not hype. It's not rah-rah. This is, well, I know we're not a company. I was going to say we're a real company now, but, you know, this is amazing. So I'll be quiet and let others talk, but, you know, I'm giddy over here.
I appreciate it, Kev. I love your shirt too, the coin father. That's great. That's awesome.
Jeremy's good.
And, you know, I have to just reiterate this, that you know, the beauty of Daisy is that's exactly right, Kevin. It's a smart contract. It's a smart contract, and it's a model that exists on the blockchain. And we've said from day one that the power of the Daisy model is that it's a smart contract, not a company, and that because it's a smart contract that lives on the blockchain, and because it's designed in a peer-to-peer crowdfunding model, we can move in front of many markets, right? And so this is just one new market we get to move in front of. And in 6 months, there'll be another market we move in front of. And it's the same model, the same smart contracts, the same community, but being able to touch it reminds me of what Amazon did, right? What did Amazon do? They created a platform. And yeah, initially the platform was selling books, right? But eventually they realized it wasn't the books that had the value. It was the platform that had the value. And they realized that, hey, we can use this platform to sell toothpaste and neck massagers and anything in the world, because they created the community and they created the platform, right? And so that's what I love about the Daisy model, is that it is in fact a platform. It is a smart contract, and it's not a company. And there's no limit to what we can do together as a community to take Daisy to the world. So thanks, Kevin, for those points. And you got me fired up.
Hi, Jeremy. Sebastian here.
Sebastian, what's up, man?
Hi. I can just say, whoa, big whoa. Really, I'm with words. When I got to know Daisy, I was already fully excited by Endotech, by the way you set up everything on the blockchain with smart contracts and so on, by the commission plan. This was outstanding. I've never seen something like that before. But now you're bringing this on a whole new level. You're setting new industry standards. This is outside of this world. When we heard this yesterday, Baptiste and I, we were fully surprised. We expect a lot, but we didn't expect that. This is game changing. This is fucking the best stuff I've ever seen in my life. I have to say this. And everybody who knows me, usually I'm not getting excited like this. So best stuff I've ever seen. We'll focus on that for the next 3 weeks to push everybody in our team to get Paysetter. And we're looking forward to a bright future. Thanks to you all. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, Jeremy, how you doing?
Man, Mo, I'm awesome. It was really good talking to you last night on the phone call we had late at night, and I love it. You know, guys, Mo has been involved in the DeFi space and has been a consultant and a part of some major projects outside of any peer-to-peer industry in the mainstream DeFi world. He's considered one of the top advisors for recognizing. And you know, he's someone when he texts me and says, hey, here's a project, here's a token you need to buy, here's what, I don't even look, I just buy it, because he knows how to find the next big thing, and he's had tremendous success. But he really has spent the last 2 years focusing specifically on the DeFi world and really tuning into that world from both the technology side as well as the market side. And so I'm glad you're here, Mo, because I'm really eager to hear what you have to say to the community. And thank you so much for your belief in Daisy and your leadership.
Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it. When he told me last night that we are going to launch a DeFi launchpad, we're going to have DeFi spaces launching in our launchpad, I thought this is genius. Because for people that don't understand, I've been immersed in this industry for a while, way too long. But DeFi is the future. DeFi is the way the finances, the world's going. And we want to let people know that it's not about the project. You could have the best project in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, you could have the best damn project, but if you have no audience, you have no community, your project's going to be a dud. So this is a genius platform because we already got the community. And I thought about it because the people we advise and some major companies, I always tell them, you need to build the community, and they do not understand. But Daisy has the community. Do you guys understand how valuable this is? Some of these coins go, I'm not going to talk about pricing or promising, but we saw what one of these companies did, Refinable. At 3 cents, it came out, went to $9. We're not promising anything or saying this is going to happen with any of the projects that are going to come here. However, there's huge potential because there is already a community built. Where do you think people want to go? In a launchpad that there's no community? Or they want to come to somewhere that there's a huge community. People are together, and guess who gets rewarded? You and I. So when Jeremy told me this, I said, wow, this is incredible because not only we get the first crack on all these major projects, but we're attracting the best of the best, and Daisy is going to be around the world known to the crypto industry. So I'm very excited. I think this is going to be one of the biggest things you have uncovered. I told Jeremy this is genius because we already have the community, and when we bring these projects together, it's just going to benefit us. It's going to benefit us immensely, and we're all very excited. You guys might not understand how important this is, but launch pads are the way of the future. And we're not going to go to we've talked about some of the things. We're going to talk to the devs. And Jeremy told me yesterday that this will be a cross-chain, if I'm not mistaken. This is huge. I'm not even going to go to the technical side, but this is going to be huge.
It'll be cross-chain, yep.
And if you're not a pace setter, if you're not into the leadership yet, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get there because you're going to get the first crack at all these projects. So I'm very excited. I don't want to talk too long. There's someone at the door. I got to get it. Thank you so much, Jeremy, Eli, Edward. Appreciate you guys. Let's crush this.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, Jeremy, what's going on? How are you?
Tuan, what's up, man? Good to see you. I know you guys have huge things going on. I know Vietnam and I know China, Asia, and I know just some of the leaders that you've introduced me to are really, really excited about this. So I had a private meeting with some of your top leaders this week, and I actually disclosed a little bit to them about this. This was 2 days ago, and my goodness, man, they are fired up, and that was your Vietnamese team. So Tuan, good to have you on here, buddy.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Definitely excited to be here. I'm here to represent my partner Johnson over in Malaysia. And boy, guys, very, very excited about this. I've actually really got heavy with the DeFi industry, I guess, subsector within blockchain just about right when COVID hit. I started getting really into it because I wanted to really look at other ways to generate passive income. And just to give you guys an idea, like I love what Mo said, this is huge, okay? You know me, I hate hype, but DeFi boomed from around May of 2020, and it hit its peak of $88 billion, okay? $88 billion went into the subsector in the blockchain space. Why? Because people want to decentralize the banking industry. I'm gonna give it in layman's terms. When we were all taught, when you work at your job, you get your paycheck, and what do you want to do? You want to deposit in the bank. Why? Because we're all taught, doesn't matter where you live, that the banks is going to safely secure your money. But they don't. They take your money, they put overalls over your money, and they lend it to other people. They let other people borrow it. They give it to other banks. And that way they can turn around and make money off of that. But then blockchain said, screw those guys. We don't like it. So what they end up doing is they created decentralized financing, which means now the money comes right back to all of us, the community. And Daisy and the founder said, let's go ahead and participate in that. Let's allow Daisy members to be able to be like the banks, lend, be able to borrow, and actually provide liquidity and be able to actually earn off of all the things that the banks are earning. We all have the opportunity at a lower level, just learning how to do it, be able to get into this space. Guys, I'm telling you right now, once you learn how DeFi works, And the fact that Daisy has their own token, guys, I'm lit, okay? This is real stuff. This isn't hype. This isn't like a fake blockchain that we're gonna get into. This isn't like a, hey, we're gonna have a coin. This is a real token that is going into the public exchanges. That means that real volume is gonna be coming in. But what Ilya and Edward and Jeremy, what they're doing is they're allowing all of us as a way of saying thank you for actually all of our for all of the contribution that's coming in. They're giving everybody the opportunity to get like first movers advantage. I hate using that term, but they're truly giving you first movers advantage to get these tokens early on and educating the community what DeFi is, entering into the space. And from what I'm putting two and two together, it's like you're literally going to earn passive income without enrolling people. I mean, it's better to enroll people, but once you learn how DeFi works, I mean, man, you cannot turn back. I'm telling you. So I just want to thank Daisy for really working hard behind the scenes. We're absolutely supporters. And thank you so much for allowing me to say a few comments about what you're doing.
Absolutely, Tuan. Great comments, man. I love your insight always. And you know, back to what you and Mo both said, the token and the platform will both be cross-chain. So DeFi projects that are building, for example, on the Binance blockchain can participate. DeFi projects that are building on the Ethereum blockchain can participate. DeFi projects that are building on Tron or Cardano, any of the major blockchains right now for DeFi, the Daisy token will convert into all of those wallets, all of those platforms, and the Daisy Launchpad will support DeFi projects on all of those blockchains. They'll be able to integrate instantly through the cross-chain approach. So very, very excited about that as well. And Tuan, thanks for your insight.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, Jeremy, how are you?
Avi, good, man. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, good to see you. Well, first of all, thank you very, very much to yourself and Edward and Ilya for all the work that you guys have put in. Look, we all know we've had the ups and downs, and it is said that in this industry, if you join a company and everything is perfect, it's either too good to be true or you're late to the party. So if you want to be a pioneer, well, these challenges that we've had, that is what's going to lead to the biggest rewards. And I just want to thank you guys for working through all these challenges, Jeremy and partners. And I'm pumped. I'm excited. You know, I'm emotional. I'm getting goosebumps because we heard this yesterday from Jeremy, and it was like mind blowing. And I thought I understood it. I thought I understood how huge it is. And then looking at the figures yesterday after the call, I did some maths and I'm like, that can't be right. And then sitting here today and listening to it again, and I'm like, you know, where do we start? When do we start? And me right now today, the one message I would say, if I was here today, if I'm on this call, the first thing I would do is I would hold every single one of my downline and my upline accountable. I would want to know if they were on this call or not. If not, I would want to make sure they watch this recording. I want to make sure they do not miss the next call, because this is just too big for you to allow someone you know to miss out on this. I'm just really pumped. We're going in the right direction. We're a new baby. And you know, Jeremy mentioned Amazon earlier. When Amazon established themselves and founded Amazon in July 1994, do you know it took them 1 year and 6 days before they were ready and actually sold their first book, and 3 years to launch their second product? Wow, we're a baby. We're a baby. So if you're sitting on the sideline, as I love what Kevin did with the arms crossed and watching, it's time to get in the game. It's really time to get in the game. And Mo, you know what? I love you. I love everything you said. We know you bring amazing experience to this industry. But you know what? Maybe it's better if they don't hit pace at the leader, right? Because that means there's more for a lot of people here. So if they don't want it, you know what? We take that charity one way, right? So I'm just grateful, man. I'm really grateful. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. You know, it's time to go beast mode. So thank you for this opportunity, Jeremy, Edward, and Ilya, and over to you guys. Thank you.
Awesome. I love that you switched gears a little bit and really talked about, okay, now what? Now what for the next 3 weeks? And I want to really reemphasize that, Avi, because I think that's the key. Is I want everyone to hear a couple of things real loud and real clear. Number one, you have to be a Daisy member. You have to purchase and contribute to and be in the Daisy tier 1 all the way up to tier 10, your choice, in order to be able to participate in this token launch, right? This is huge, right? And so this is a moment, the next 3 weeks, you and your team, you want to get upgraded as much as possible, and that is the right decision for you. You want to position yourself to maximize this opportunity, right? You don't want to miss out. You don't want to, you guys know how our model works. Our model works through tier compression. And so, if I'm a tier 2 member and everyone in my group's a tier 1 member, I now go to the top of the tier 2 matrix because I'm the first one that upgraded, right? And when people under me upgrade, they compress up into that next matrix. If you're a tier 10 member, you're sitting in a beautiful situation because you're literally in an elite group of people. The more you move through the tiers, the more elite your position becomes in the rewards plan. And when we launch the token and people are purchasing through the token tiers, it matters what tier you're at, and it matters what tier your team is at, because if they're not at that tier, they're limited to how much they can earn in the rewards plan and how much they can participate in the pre-sale of the tokens, right? So number one, it's just a great time for people to upgrade. Number two, what a great time. If you're running for Pacesetter and you say, man, I've got 2 things I got to do by June 11th. I need 24 personal referrals. And I need those personal referrals to have 128,000 in total contributions. You've got something now really exciting to go to the market with, that extra energy to go back to everyone who is either already in your Daisy referral network or has looked at Daisy but hasn't joined yet. You can show them now the performance of the AI system in your back office. You can show them now that we've done 100,000 members as a community in this record amount of time. And you can show them now that this new launchpad is coming, but you have to be in Daisy in order to take advantage of this opportunity. You have to be in Daisy. So it's a huge moment for everyone to be able to go out and really go after Pacesetter. And I'll tell you what, for those individuals that say, man, maybe you're not confident in your network ability to go out and say, man, 24 seems like a big number, 128,000. I don't know. Listen, I believe anyone can do it because it's a mindset. And if you decide on something and you believe it in your mind, you create it. The right people show up. The right people say yes. When you believe something in your mind and in your heart, it shows up. It has no choice but to show up in your life. Our responsibility is to believe and take action. Action is simply our proof to the universe that we believe, right? That's all action is. Action is simply saying, I believe so much that I have to take action. And when we take action, the universe conspires. I mean, you literally can go out. I mean, right now, you could join today, and in the next 3 weeks, you could have Pacesetter done no matter where you are in the world, if you believe it. However, if you're not willing to stretch your belief and you're not ready to push your limits and go for Pacesetter, just the fact that you can be a part of this story, I mean a major part of this story, by referring 4 people in the next 3 weeks, you create spillover in the community. I believe the heroes of Daisy are the people who refer 4 people. They're the heroes of Daisy because our next wave of momentum is going to be a spillover frenzy. And it's the people who refer 4 or more people. See, if I'm the person who enrolls and I never refer 4 people, I'm a taker. I'm taking from the community. But if I'm a person who refers 4 people, I'm a giver to the community. I'm now creating spillover into the community. And I just love the fact that some of the leaders came to us and said, we've got to do something for the person who is just getting started, who's maybe new to peer-to-peer, and reward them for going out and referring 4 people. And to me, out of all of the announcements that we talked about today, this is the one that I am most excited about, because there's not a single person on this webinar who cannot easily go out this week and refer 4 people, who could earn multiple shares in these different bonus pools. But by referring 4 people, you get a share in this new bonus pool. And we're going to put 10 million Daisy tokens into that bonus pool for those members that go out and refer 4 people. So guys, we've got a great opportunity the next 3 weeks, and I'll get off my soapboxes. I want to hear from the rest of the leaders out there, but we're excited, and this is a big moment for everybody.
Hey, Jeremy, how's it going, man?
Curtis, what's up, brother?
Not too much. Hey, guys. So Curtis from Spruce Grove, Canada here. First off, Jeremy, Edward, Elia, would just like to thank you guys. You guys are pioneers. The 3 of you as Daisy founders have given us one of the most empowering projects in the world today, along with the genius of Dr. Anna and the Endotech that is bringing financial freedom into each one of its members. For that, we thank you. I'm sure when I say this that the whole Daisy community greatly appreciates what you have brought to the world, and now it's becoming even better. Many million-dollar earners have been asking me, how have you become one of Daisy's top recruiters, and how have you built one of Daisy's fastest-growing teams while helping so many other people succeed in Daisy and personally earning a fortune doing Daisy? Well, the answers are simple. While all those other fake-ass projects out there are trying to be like us, Daisy is a one-of-a-kind, and Daisy is evolving and proving to be one of the best opportunities in the world today. Every single member in our Daisy community is winning by earning a passive residual income. Imagine being truly able to earn money while you sleep. That's a dream come true for me and you. It's always been a dream of mine to find something that truly allows every one of my team members to win and reach their goals. Thank you, Daisy. You're a dream come true. And let me tell you, it's a lot of fun when everyone's making money. We're surrounded with high energy, positive attitudes, and people that are proud to share this with their family and friends because we're truly making a positive impact in their lives. Lastly, here are some words of wisdom from my mentor, Angel Lee, and his partners, John, Kevin, and Josh, that have passed on to me. Everyone out there that's watching this, no dream is too big. If you think it, it can be. Believe in yourself. You can achieve. Never give up and be consistent. Hard work beats talent. Trust me when I say this. You're in the right place at the right time with the right people. And to all my team members out there in the world that put their trust in me, thank you. Seeing everyone on the team make money is motivating and very inspiring. With Daisy growing bigger and getting even better, the best time to take action is now. Thank you for this life-changing Daisy opportunity and giving me a real opportunity to help many people around the world. Thank you for having me on this call today, Jeremy.
Awesome, Curtis. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for your leadership, brother. All right. Jorg, what's up, man?
All good, man. Thanks. I could not sleep the last night, and that not happens so often. So the main thing is when we started with Bitcoin, it was 215, and I heard people they said that blockchain will become bigger than the internet itself, and I did not understand anything because I thought because blockchain is running on the internet, so how can blockchain become bigger? And then I heard the first time the smart contract things and so on. And now I'm in the phase where I really understand how all this stuff works, because I'm just a networker, since 35 years, I'm building my network and it's working well, and that's all fine. But I had no clue what the possibilities are for us as a networker. We are able to build networks around the world, and what this DeFi thing, what I heard the first time, I don't know, a year ago, and I thought, what that now? Okay, and now I understand that I believe that everyone who is a networker, who made network marketing with products in the past or whatever, if he missed this opportunity, he will miss the biggest thing in the life. So for me, I love to have multiple income streams. And this is what I see here, that we are blockchain based, that we are smart contract based, that we see that the future, many things happen right now around the world, and we will see a big financial crash all over the world and everything. But the future is blockchain based. I think that everyone here believes that this will happen in the future. And so we are, as a networkers, we can be a part of this very huge, big thing. What's coming right now, when plastic came, when computers came, when mobile phones came, all these big things. And this is now, for my opinion, this is the next big thing. And if we have the chance to be the first mover, yeah, like Tom said. So the thing is, guys, for me, it's the biggest thing ever. So be prepared of this huge, big wave, what is coming. And we have now with our little network possibilities, what we have the chance to become a part of this very big, huge piece of cake. And that's amazing. I'm very thankful for that opportunity, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. Let's rock and roll. All right.
I have to say
next?
something more.
Yeah.
Can I say something, guys? Like I have not just goosebumps. I tell you, like it's not often that I get like even tears, because I tell you why. I'm not out of the MLM business. Some of you knows that I'm coming from the other side, and I met in my life a lot of people. But what you do for the people, and even for the leadership people, you know, just to get an understanding, guys. Okay, these guys are giving us for free. You know, like it's so, I can't even find words for that, because it's not just 10 million coins. No, man, it is so much more. They want to give. They want to share their own success with us, and just developing a concept, a company concept. We're giving more and more to the people, instead of taking from the people. And to get an understanding for that gets tears in my eyes, because I was with my heart always like, take that card, you know. But there is not many people in that world, they do that. And this is just that I want to make everybody clear with which people we are dealing here, and how amazing these people are. And that's not honey what I put them on their mouths. That's just deep out of my heart. And again, thank you for that huge opportunity, and that I can be part of that, guys. Okay.
Jeremy, on that note, really quickly, I don't think people really understand the magnitude. I'll just say one thing. If you want to get into one of these new decks pre-sales, you got to go and run through the hoops. Sign up in their Telegram, post 10 times, reshare it. And how much allocation you get? 500 if you're lucky. If you are lucky. Imagine being able to be first and get in on these projects, and being able to be VIP in these platforms. So all that's bringing back money to the Daisy community. We are going to crush it, no doubt about it. However, you got to realize how fortunate you are, because try to get one of these pre-sales. Go. Unless you know somebody who knows somebody inside, you're not going to get in. So we're very excited, Jeremy. This is bigger than people actually realize.
I love it. Well, that's the good news, is everyone on this webinar does know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And that's called the Daisy community. So congratulations.
Hey, Jeremy, two quick things. One, I hope, and I hate to call them the little guys, but I hope everyone realizes how you really skewed this to make sure everybody has a chance to participate. You know, that spillover pool is really ingenious. So everyone can kind of get their little piece of the puzzle. This will also help people that take advantage of it. Many of you, your first thought's going to be, let me just go buy some tokens and I'm going to profit, which is cool. But also, if you understand helping others take advantage of it too, will build your business by accident. You'll make money helping people make money, which is what it's supposed to be about. But somewhere along the chain, we've forgotten that over the years. And secondly, I just want you to comment really quick, because I think it's a big thing. Yesterday on the call, I asked you if you could put together like an FAQ or a knowledge base or something. You said I could do you one better. So I'll just queue it up and see if that's something that you want to release on this call, which you guys got up your sleeve. I think that'll get some cheers from the crowd too.
Yeah, absolutely. The partners this week really have pushed to get the process started, to have our own support team for ticket support, customer support, and that is all in motion. In fact, Edward updated us yesterday that this week they start training. So they'll have to be trained, right? They have to go through a training process to learn the back office, learn about the decentralized app, like all the things that the questions that members have. But very soon we will be launching a customer support from the back office so that people that do have tech questions or specific questions can have direct access to a customer support team. So thanks for reminding me to cover that. I'll tell you what, whenever I do webinars and Tomomi is on, it's my favorite webinars because Tomomi, your energy, seriously, like your energy comes through the screen, and I'm like, I can see the fire and the love and the energy and the light coming through your. And I know you've had really tremendous success in this industry. You and Edward have worked so closely together, and I know that you guys have an incredible team that's really just starting in Japan and all over the world. But every time you step into something, big things happen. I've seen this in your previous businesses, and I just love it. You're also the only woman who's on this leadership panel today, so that's incredible. And we want more women. I don't know why in crypto and blockchain there seems to be a lot of men, right? There's a lot of men. But I'll tell you what, guys. But I'll give you an example of this. People in our personal friends, they all know that I'm the crypto guy, right? No one really knows what I do exactly, but they know I love crypto, I love blockchain. And my wife, all of her friends, they want to start coming over once a week so I can teach them like how to set up wallet. They want to learn. And I'm telling you, I personally believe that in this space, listen, in peer-to-peer marketing, 85% of six-figure and above earners in peer-to-peer marketing are females. But for some reason, in the crypto space, the blockchain space, it has up until now been very male dominant. And I personally believe, and this is a nugget for some of you, I personally believe that one of the biggest untapped gold mines in the world right now is strong, powerful, independent women that think outside of the box and who want to become leaders and pioneers in the DeFi space, in the DeFi world. And I believe there's going to be billionaires that come up in the DeFi space in this next generation of billionaires who are going to be women. And so, Tomomi, you inspire me. Edward has always said so much good about you, but every time we're on a webinar, I love watching your energy. So, Tomomi, let me throw it to you to share any thoughts that you have today. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I am so excited. The Daisy itself, the EndTech and the crowdfunding, that is awesome idea. I love it. And now our members, our friends, first time they bought Bitcoin. So they are talking about the DeFi now. So what the difference? What is the Bitcoin? The ladies and the gentlemen is talking about the DeFi now is amazing, incredible. So we are changing the world actually. So what the most I love it is education. So we are learning about the DeFi now. So much difference. This is totally life changing. So I love it, and I thank you, all of you. And then we are going to, I'm so excited. Thank you. Let's do it.
Thank you, Tomomi. You're amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I want to also thank every single leader on this call, and not just the leader, every single spillover maker. Even though we didn't recognize, we didn't have any special post for you at the beginning, but you are recognized, you are the business mover. So let's go and start to create spillover more and more. And yes, I want to mention, like Avinash said, he wants right now to call every single member in his team, make sure they heard this message, right? And this is actually the biggest thing you can do right now. Call every single person already in your team because they're already there. And if they don't know, they'll miss out because it's going to be a very short window when you can go and buy. So you already have a group built. You already have genealogy. All you need to do, make sure they know, right? And then start creating spillover. Every 4 people, you earn 1 share, another share. And by making those steps, if you're close to Spillover, if you're close to become a pace setter, you're gonna become a pace setter. And if you live in this country where, you know, only $100 or $200, $300 you can spend, that's it. Well, every 4 people, it's so easy. It's you earn those shares, and it's going to be rewarded very greatly. Again, I want to thank everyone from my heart, and I know this is just the beginning. This is beginning. We have so much more coming. We touched base a little bit yesterday. I know Batista sitting there. He knows some of the things too. We got so much more coming. We got so much more coming. This is beginning, guys.
So great to be part of that. So great.
Yeah, I also want to thank everybody. Actually, the words of wisdom that we heard today from you leaders, you know, it's very big. Jeremy, your presentation, I think it was epic. I think everybody agrees. We've heard so many presentations by you, but today it was just epic. I mean, seriously. Even those people, I do believe that Batista, York, some other leaders really, after yesterday's call, got very excited and maybe didn't sleep last night. But after today's presentation, they're not going to sleep another maybe 10 nights, even more. And we always talk about trends, right, guys? So in this industry, we keep talking about trends, right? We want to be in the right place in the right time. And I think, York, you mentioned about Bitcoin 7 years or 6 years ago, right? And nobody knew what was Bitcoin, right? So even in this industry, in peer-to-peer industry, network marketing industry, right? Nobody knew what was Bitcoin. Now, of course, the whole world knows what is Bitcoin, but still, very few people know what is DeFi, and very few people know what is Launchpad, right? So we bring in this to the masses, right? So we got this window of opportunity. I think it's very big, really. It's very big with all the changes, with all the announcements. So we're gonna make detailed announcement very soon with all the details. So thank you guys very much. Thank you to Mommy for staying up until late night. It's very late there in Japan, right? It's 2:30 a.m.
So this is kind of cool. So I have two puppies, brother and sister, and they always come together. The two of them come to me. But just now she came by herself, just her. And this is Daisy. This is my puppy Daisy. So this is Daisy.
I was thinking it's called Daisy.
Everybody say hi to Daisy.
So fun, hi, Daisy.
I think she was just coming to give us good luck.
Hey, Daisy.
Hey, Jeremy, here's my Daisy.
That's awesome.
Great. It will be amazing,
okay. Are there any other? So cool. There's a couple other leaders that we didn't get a chance to hear from. Maybe they're not able to be in. They're not in a place where they can speak. But I want to make sure, Andreas, Angel, if you guys wanted to jump in and share some words as well, please feel free to. Oh, you're muted there, Andreas. I think I see you talking.
Jeremy, I'm not so good in English. But thank you guys. It was very, very excited.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. We're excited too. And let's do it.
Andreas, this is good enough. This is good enough. Let's go.
Yeah. Just to hear your voice.
Okay. Guys, appreciate it. This was broadcast live on our YouTube channel. So the playback's already automatically there. This video is on YouTube. So everybody can share the YouTube link with your teams to make sure that they get this information. And we're real excited. Here's the last thing we'll say is this week, we'll record an actual PowerPoint with details this week. Here's the thing is, don't worry about the details to start taking action. Here's the details you need to know. Refer 4 people and you win big. Get Paysetter done by the end of the reset, you win big. And in order for anyone to participate in what is coming next with the Daisy token, they have to be a member of Daisy, and it is determined by what tier they're at in Daisy. And so we recommend everyone get upgraded by June 11th. Everybody get into Daisy by June 11th. and everybody get your promotions done by June 11th so that you're ready to take advantage of the launch the week of June 12th. So thanks everybody for being on. Appreciate you, and let's rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Going to $100. $5 is the starting point.
I know. I feel the same.